Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Eddie. So for today's video is a follow-up video on President Marcos wanting a strict enforcement of visa rules to foreign nationals coming into the Philippines. Details coming up. So when we uploaded this update about President Marcos wanting a stricter enforcement on visa rules for foreign nationals coming into the Philippines, oh boy, we had mixed comments. We had negative ones, we got positive ones, we got neutral ones, but we also have those comments that are very mad and, but for this video is a follow-up because I wanted to clarify something. I got a lot of messages after posting that video, and one was particularly mad because the Philippines couldn't make up their mind that they are changing the rules again on visa. So I wanted to clarify this. The visa rules or the immigration law of the Philippines cannot be changed in a heartbeat. That is a law. You cannot just wake up the next morning and decide, I am going to change the visa rules of the Philippines, because that's how others interpreted that update, that President Marcos wants a stricter enforcement. Keyword, enforcement. The visa rules are already there. The immigration law is already there. They're not going to change anything. They are just enforcing it strictly this time. It's not like they're going to go a different route just to satisfy the president's order. No, it's not going to be like that. They will follow what the visa rules of the Philippines is when it comes to foreign nationals coming into the Philippines. They might go by the book. They might ask for additional documents, especially when you're applying for a visa to the Philippines. That's all there is to it. But they are not really changing anything, just like what others understood that particular update. So they are doing this implementation because of foreign nationals coming into the Philippines with fake documents. Some would say that they are Filipino, but they can't even speak Tagalog. So the main concern of that update is the 36 months visa for tourists going to be affected? That's already in the immigration law. They will not change that unless the new modernization immigration law is passed and becomes a law. Then that changes everything. That will be the change of the immigration law of the Philippines. But until that bill is passed and becomes law in the Philippines, nothing will really change. It stays as is. But watching the interview of President Marcos, he mentioned about conversion of visa. So this is like the 13A. There's no specific visa that he mentioned, but he said that they will strictly enforce visa rules. 13A have its own requirements when you apply for it. It does go through a process that you will be interviewed. Before, they don't ask for any financial documentation. I've heard now that they are asking. This is even before the president mandated these orders for strict enforcement of visa rules. So there will be some of that enforcement for foreign nationals. But the thing that gets me when I get a comment like, oh, I am not going to the Philippines anymore because they are changing the visa rules again. It's like, have you even watch the update or watch the news on television about this? Nothing is going to change on the visa rules. Tourists can come in and given a 30 days visa upon arrival. You guys can still extend your visa at the nearest Bureau of Immigration, or you can do it online. Tourists can still stay up to 36 months in the Philippines by extending your visa 2 months at a time, because they have removed the 6 months extension already. They said it's temporary, but I don't know if it's really temporary or going to be permanent. So that's all there is to it. Along with other visa rules in the Philippines, it stays as is. But you as a traveler, just be ready when you visit the Philippines. Follow the travel requirements. Entering the Philippines as a tourist, 13A, SRRV, TRV, 9A visa, student visa, and all the types of visa the Philippines is offering. Just make sure that you have complete documentation when you enter. That way, you don't really have any problem with it. And if you know that you're not really doing anything, because to me, comments like that, it seems like he's hiding something, that something is going to be wrong when he enters the Philippines. But to me, if you follow the rule and if you can back it up with documents, entering as a tourist in the Philippines, also the onward ticket for tourists entering the Philippines, if you're staying for more than 30 days or your return ticket is more than 30 days, they will require an onward ticket. I don't really see a problem with that. I don't really see any hardship. Just like what others will say that the Philippines is giving a hard time for tourists to come in, or the Philippines don't want any tourists anymore because of this. I could understand that sentiment, but also view the Philippine government's side. They're just trying to protect the country against those illegal aliens, against those foreigners who's coming into the country and operates illegal activities here in the Philippines. That is why President Marcos ordered this, and it will be enforced to all foreigners coming in into the Philippines.
Mr. President, why there's a need to enforce stricter visa rules on Chinese nationals upon entering the Philippines? What's behind of this move, Mr. President? Do you support this?
The move to?
Stricter visa rules. What there's a
Let
need?
me explain. Walang stricter rules pa kahit sa kanino. Pare-pareho lang ang rules sa lahat ng ating mga kaibigan nang gagaling. Ang problema lang, dahil maliwanag na maliwanag at lumalabas ang mga report na meron nag-aabuso nito. Kaya't babantayan namin ito. So what we will do is to more strictly enforce. Whereas dati, hindi natin masyadong tinitignan, nakita natin maraming nagiging problema dahil dyan nakakakuha sila ng mga peke na dokumento, kung ano-ano ginagawa, may mga illegal, mga scammer, may human trafficking, maraming problemang dala. Kaya titiyakin natin na kung meron talagang papasok, ay tiyakin natin na talagang tama naman sila at huwag sila nagtatanggap basta nakapasok na sila, magtatanggap sila na Pilipino sila. Maliwanag na hindi. Alam naman natin na hindi sila Pilipino. Una-una, hindi marunong magtagalog, hindi marunong magbasaya, hindi marunong magsalita ng Pilipino. At saka walang maipakita ng mga birth certificate, yung mga pinapakita ay fake. So, titiyakin namin na hindi na matatapos yun. Yung student visa, isa pa yun. Abuso yun. So, titiyakin natin na hindi na mangyayari yun. Walang special na rules para sa kahit na kanino. Pantay-pantay lang lahat. Pero gagandahan namin ang enforcement doon sa examination, doon sa mga nag-a-apply ng visa o doon sa mga nagko-convert doon sa tourist visa ng student visa at yung mga bumibili ng lupa dahil nagtatanggap sila na Pilipino sila, yung mga ganong klaseng yung mga nakikita nating scammer, mga human trafficking, yun ang binabantayan namin. Kahit naman sino, basta ginagawa nila yan, huhulihin natin. Hihigpitan lang natin yung enforcement. Nandiyan naman ang batas eh. Hindi tayo nakabantay na mabuti. Yun ang naging problema. At siguro pinababayaan din yung ng mga iba. Kasi maraming pera yan, nagbabayad sila, kahit nasusuhulan nila. Kaya yun ang babantayan natin na hindi na mangyari uli yan. Basta mabawasan yung mga incidents ng pagpasok ng kung sino man, hindi not necessarily isang bansa lamang, ng kung sino mang foreign national, at nagtatanggap nga na Pilipino, talagang tignan natin ang mabuti.
The only sad thing about this is those who follow the rules, those who follow the law, the immigration law of the Philippines. They're the ones that's getting affected by this stricter enforcement of visa rules, even though they have been following this from the get-go. And because of these bad apples that's abusing the system, then it's not fair for them because it's like they get punished for doing the right thing. But unfortunately, there are those abusive travelers, abusive foreigners entering the Philippines on fake documents, human trafficking, scam, fraud. So unfortunately, they have to come up with this stricter enforcement of visa rules. So I hope that we have clarified this confusion about this update that President Marcos have said on his interview. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, concerns, or inquiries with regards to this video or in any of our travel related videos, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you guys as soon as I can. Or you can direct message me in our Facebook page, same handle, the Eaton Squad. Again, guys, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel and to our family. I hope to see you on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone.